All right, let's get into it. This is going to be at least I hope, a quick review of all of the various hats that I currently own in 2019. So there's three things I think that you got to look for, probably in any material that you or piece of item that you would, but for hats, comfort, functionality, and fashionability. I'm not a fashion like person really. I don't consider myself like super fashionable or anything like that. So I don't know too much about that. But comfort I know about, so I prioritize comfort and functionality. Some stuff is just better suited for certain weathers and types of stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to judge each of my hats on is sort of like, is it fashionable? Is it comfortable? Or is it functional? And we'll go from there. So, thanks. Thanks, dude. I guess we'll start with this first hat here. I forget what style this is called. This is like a Dickies hat or whatever. Um, yeah, it's just made in China or cotton. I forget what this is called. I have a couple of these. I think I have this one as well. This one's much older. Um, Harry Ellis. I forget this one's been. I forget how this one's like so much older. Um, but yeah, I don't really like these style of hats, so I don't really wear them. But I do have them. So I'll put them on real quick. I'm not sure that those hats really serve, like any sort of function, but I guess they're fashionable for the right sort of head and hairstyle. I guess this is like a beanie. This is a knit beanie that my uh, brother's wife knit for me for Christmas. It's pretty warm, so it's functionally pretty good in winter. I like that it's like kind of tagless and doesn't have much to it. But it's pretty tight, so I don't wear it too often because it's very tight on my head. But it was a good gift, so put that on real quick. Let's see, what do we have next? I guess there's some of these Neff beanies we can talk about. Got a few different colors here. I think I have a few more of them at that. No, this isn't Neff, right? Yeah, this is another Neff. There's probably more Neffs in here, but these are like those like everyday wear beanies. Um, They're really soft. They're made of like that like acrylic material, I'm pretty sure. Is there a tag in here? 100% acrylic and all that. So it's really kind of like comfortable. It's not really functional though. Like it is like a weather hat. Like a winter kind of hat, but it's not really gonna help you out all that much. But they're really warm, like worn worn in. They feel comfortable, not warm. Yeah, I'll put on each of those real quick. What do we got next? Let's see. Here's another beanie. This is a really old beanie. This is one of the first beanies I ever like owned, I think. I don't know what it's made of. It doesn't have a tag or anything. I cut the tag out. Um, but I don't like tags all that much, although I don't care too much anymore. But back in the day, I used to hate tags. It's been really worn out. It doesn't really fit well anymore. But it was a good like first thing. It got kind of burned a little bit right here. I don't know if that picks up on the camera with this lighting very much, but maybe a little bit right there. You can see the shimmer a little bit. Um, but yeah, this is one of the first ones. It's pretty much the only reason I still have it is because it was one of my first beanies. So I'll put this on real quick. Hey, Moogle. Let's see what hat next. Here's a hat. This is a like a thicker beanie that's got it like lip to it. What does it mean? Oh, this is also 100% acrylic there. KB those, I guess. And it's a good hat. It's got these like thick ribs, which I kind of like. Um, I was also described as like looking like a robber in this hat once, though. So I kind of stopped wearing it for a little bit. But it's a good winter hat, so yeah, I'm not tasting the hats. That was just the apples. Let's get another beanie. Um, this is an Adidas beanie. It's like a versatile one, like Versit. Gosh, you can wear it this side too with this different color. Isn't that amazing? Even got its own logo on. I seem to remember this beanie just not being all that comfortable. All stained up now. Doesn't have much use. I don't even know why I still have this one. But yeah, it's a beanie. So let's move right along here. This is a Carhartt uh, ribbed 100% acrylic. Is that right? Right about this? 100% acrylic. This is a good winter hat. I do wear this in the winter. But I also have, where is it? I also have this Carhartt, not rib. Um, and this is easier to wear when I'm wearing headphones because I can just put the headphones like over this. So I tend to wear this more than this because of that. But both are really warm, and I don't think they're that expensive. So I think people wear them kind of fashionably too. So it kind of hits all three marks, you know. It hits kind of the like it's good in the winter, fashionable because oh my god, it's Carhartt, so it's that means it's good, right? And then comfortable because it's acrylic. Good job. Also worth mentioning that the second hat there with the ribbed This is a bit tighter on your head because of the extra band, so that's worth mentioning as well. Is there going to be a hat ranking? Maybe at the end. I'm kind of um throwing stuff into a pile over here, because I'm putting some of these hats away while I'm doing this. So the ones that are still out, I guess, are the ones that I'm still using. Although I guess some of them are going away for winter. Like here's some more Neff hats, but these ones have also a lip, and this is black. Um, they're the same thing as the Neffs, the everyday Neffs, except they have a lip, so there's not really too much to talk about there. This hat is another one that's I think it's 100% acrylic. Solid acrylic. Yes, it is, but it's from the TED company, so it's from the H3 people from game. And it's kind of comfortable. The whole point is just to have the TED logo though, so it's like 100% a fashion thing, kind of like the it doesn't really per se. Although it's a wider knit. Come up on the wider knit. My hotkeys are not working too well. um, I can maybe like pull them all back out and do like a ranking right at the end. Yeah, we'll do that. Here's another Neff. Just moving out of the. Let's get the Neffs out of the way. I don't know if there's another Neff, but this is a fisherman's beanie, like one of those like short ones. This does not really fit my head too well. It's an acrylic looking thing though. For certain people's heads, like if you're a balder person, like this is probably pretty comfortable, but it's not. Got like double lip too. Or it's supposed to be how it came. Not my fashion. I just don't know how to put like where's that hat again? Oh, I threw it too far. I don't know like where to put this hat on my head so that it stays somewhere. Like in theory, this hat is good because it would still keep my head, like the top of my head warm and let me use headphones because it wouldn't block my ears, you know? But I don't know where to like put it. So, how much cash in total? That's a good question. I mean, I think the Neff beanies are like 10, 15 each or something. I have like Eden color, two in black, and the two ribbed ones. So yeah, there's a good amount of hats here. Well, hey, you know, since you brought it up and I can, whoops, hit my mic there. Since I can bring it up, this hat, I found this hat at college back in undergrad, back in the day, and I washed the shit out of it and then I wore it. And I like this hat because it allows you to be like it's one of those slouchy hats if you really want it to be, you know. But you can also like kind of like rib it up. It's like a hat or whatever, hat with a lip or whatever, little accent with the stripes, which I like. It's fashionable. It's also thick. It's a thicker hoodie. Hoodie. Not really a hoodie, is it? It doesn't really say what it's made out of. Add a tag. Besides this, say what is it? Zeeman? I don't even know what brand that is. Yeah, pretty comfortable. All right, what hat is next? How about this? What is this? This is a bucket hat. A black bucket hat by Galante, made out of cotton. Um, Bucket hats are kind of like a hip hop fashion thing now, from my understanding. Sad Boys 2019. Um, or like, didn't Biggie used to wear those hats too? I don't know. I like them because they keep the sun off of your face and out of your neck. Bigger one. I have another one right here. Other, um, different company, I think. Yeah. New Hatton. Isn't that clever? What a clever name. Different color, obviously, more olive drab. But yeah, I like them. I don't really wear them too often, but I don't. It's different than say that what was that hat from earlier, like sorts of hats or whatever. I could actually show the fucking hat. These sorts of hats, like I don't, what are these, like Paperboy hats or something? Like they're cool and all, but I don't really wear them. These are cool and all, but I definitely wear. Also cats in the video now. That's cool. Nice midget. Yeah, you get comfy, boy. All right, let's put these on. Oh, I'm gonna block the cat with the fucking cam location. No! Bring up the cam. Let's move. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. You know what's a little ironic about these two hats before I put them away? Is that this hat, this is a large and extra large, but it's tighter on my head than this one was. This one's only a small medium. Very telling. Very telling. Cat review? That's Smidget. Midget's an awesome boy. Yeah, he's a cutie. Yes. What he does is he looks slick all day, and his hobby is rubbing his face against stuff. What he does. So, wear a similar hat during milsim stuff. Yeah. Bucket hats definitely serve a purpose because they have like an actual rim to them, so like they can sun out off of your neck better than say this or. Uh, all right, moving on. Let's do this guy. This is a hectic winter. I forget what they call this sort of hat. I really have looked up the names of the hats that I own before I did this review. But this hat is functionally very nice. The ear flaps are very nice. It's even got look at you can attach this together. Oh my god, and then it goes around your chin. Keeps your chin warm, dude. Holy moly. That's functionality. Plus, it's like a fashionable thing because, you know, this type of hat, it's got like earmuffs on them. So it's fashionable, it's functional, and that's why I own one. It's also comfortable as heck with all of this fur lining and this material here. I don't remember what it's called, but heck yeah. I think I knocked over some stuff. Ugh. It can't knock over the fedora. That's important. Or the bunny ears. Alright, we're slimming down. We're getting there. Getting there. Alright, let's put this hat on. Yeah, it's not the sort of thing you'd wear around all the time, but it's definitely wearable. Alright, let's get this out of the way. This is a cotton made in China, whatever the heck, fedora looking thing. I don't really know why I own it, to be honest with you. But I do. Here it is. One of two. Where's the other one? Not this one. This one. This one, of course, all black. Not really interesting. Very edgy. This one has a little accent, has a little pop to it, and it's like lipped differently. Got a little place for a feather if you really want to, you want to tip. This one has more of a lip, so when you tip, it really, if you got water in it, it'll tip out. So yeah, I don't wear fedoras, and no one really should in this day and age, I don't think. Unless maybe if you're wearing like a suit and it goes really well with your suit, and even then, you're pushing it. You're pushing it. So I'll put these on. I gotta say, out of the two, this one is just awful to wear. It felt terrible on my ears. Whereas this one actually had some form to it and actually fit my head. Show off this part of it, like a large. Perception of drawer changed in the 60s and 70s. Yeah, it is. It is. Alright, we've slimmed it down considerably. There's still some more beanies to get out of the way. Take a look at these. How about this one? This is my cake beanie. I really like the band Cake. I also like eating cake when I can. It has like a little fleece line. Is that coming up at all? See the difference between the material, the light, maybe a little bit. If you can see that, there's a fleece here, and then like more cottony kind of stuff there. So that's nice. This is a really warm hat, and I really like cake. So fuck yeah, cake. Put this on. What I was pointing to are the only bad thing about that hat is that it kind of poofs up at you because of the way that because of the way that the seam is done here. You kind of get like some ears on that. It's a little goofy looking, but this hat is comfortable as heck and has a cool I like. And I don't really like wearing brand name or band names all that much, but Cake I will make an exception for, especially if it's got a cool eagle on it. All right, this is a no-name brand lipped beanie. I don't even think it's got anything on the inside. Nope. I bought this to compare against all the other beanies I had just to see if it would be worth it, and now I own it. I don't really know what to do with it. There, there it is. Um, this is a similar beanie to the other one that I wore, except it's kind of like very blue. I don't know if that's coming up very well. There we go. So it's kind of nice in that sense, but it's like slouchy. I don't really wear slouchy stuff anymore, to be honest with you. This is acrylic, isn't it? I don't really wear it too much, but it's comfortable, I guess. And then here's the other Neff. I already wore the other Neffs, but the thing with Neffs is that the everyday beanies, like while they're comfortable and you can wear them at pretty much any season, they get stretched out really easily. And then if you put them through the wash or something, they'll like tear through like right here, and then they won't be. That's annoying. Um, then is that the last of the beanie? No, it's not. Hey, dude. This is a cat beanie. I believe I was given this at Christmas time in addition to some other clothing items, but I don't remember who. It is all fleece on the inside with like this like more cottony stuff on the outside, so it's pretty warm. So functionally, I keep this hat around when I actually need to wear a hat and go outside. Shell's acrylic, the lining's polyester. This is a nice warm hoodie. I don't really care about cat or anything, so fashionably, it's not the same as like a Carhartt or something, but um, it's nice like a Carhartt. This is another no-name ribbed, like kind of not ribbed, but lipped bean. Um, it's the Epo Chats, Epoch. Yeah, another acrylic 17 tag. Um, this one's I think is a little looser than the other one, which was weird because like they're the same thing. But this doesn't have tags and this does. But yeah. And then we got this guy. I don't know if that's picking up, but this is like a very very soft material. This is peak comfort. I don't think it looks very good though. If it looked more like this, I would maybe wear it more often. But I'll wear this like indoors. What is this? Umine. Umine. Min. It's a polyester fiber and spandex. So yeah, this is the get comfy. I'm watching a movie, got my speakers going. I'm just lounging style beanie hat. Very comfy. One of the more comfier hats I probably own. Is that all the beanies? I think that's all the beanies. Except this one. This one, it has a hood. A hood. It has a lip. A lip. It has a rim. That's the word I was looking for. It has a rim. So that's cool. I've had this for a really long time. I think this is the hat I wore during my AGDQ vampire run. So I felt very confident in this hat. Um, Calvin Klein. Uh, 55% cotton, 45% acrylic, and 100% polyester lining. Oh. I don't wear this hat so much anymore, but it is very comfortable, and I like having a lip sometimes. It's kind of cool. Cool with that. So yeah, that is all the beanies. I will now put on all the beanies that I have left. All right, that was all the beanies. Interestingly, the one with the tag, this like one of the no-name ones, this one was like tighter fitting than the one without. I don't know why that's relevant, but you know, that is what it is. Um, I also forgot to mention I also bought these with a lip because sometimes I don't want to wear the Carhartt logo. Don't feel like it sometimes. Okay. That's almost all like the wintry hats too, right? So let's get this guy out of the way. This is I don't even know what you call this. Is this a fedora? Yes, it's a fedora. It's got this really unique pattern to it. Um, what is it by? It's by Kangol. Pop that out there. Kangol Heritage. Large. Fit my head. It's just like super fucking large. It's like pretty much all polyester inside and with some fibers and stuff. Um, I bought this when I worked at TJ Maxx back in the day, and I used to have ridiculously long hair and like poofy hair that would like fit into this, and then I just felt like it was a goofy looking hat and it was really unique, so it would might. Uh-oh, the camera just died because I didn't plug it in time. So I thought maybe that would like save the save some looks, and be kind of a unique hat to stand out, but it kind of wasn't. So I don't wear that hat anymore. But anyway, let me go get a battery for this real quick. I think I got one by Ford for real question. I thought it was, yeah, there it is. You can be plugged in. All that is bit one. Go get the other cord because your right angle cord for stupid. Back. Alright, we should be back in business now. I hope. I think. Let me swing this back around. Uh-oh. Nope. Alright. Not charging? What the hell? Plugged in? What, you don't like that plug? Pull this thing sometime. Um. Hmm. Now it's a question of where and what plug to use. Alright, I gotta block the cat from. That's not the right cord. Nope. Don't think it's in there. Alright, hold on. Let me go look for it. I've just discovered that the frickin' power strip I plugged this into was off. So it might not have been the cord after all. So, now trying the cord again. See. Yeah, okay. Cool. Plug you back in. Again. On. Still charging, right? Are you just gonna die in a second? Or are you charging? I can't tell. Well, I'm gonna hope that's charging. Let me swing this back around to dumb face and continue the review. Okay. So what was I talking about? I was talking about this. And I was talking about how it was a fashion thing, and I thought I liked the design, and also I got it on sale because I worked at TJ Maxx at the time. Okay, let's put it on. All right, what do we got next? This is a Brooklyn hat. It's one of those like elasticy ones, and I kind of wear it when I work out sometimes, and that's pretty much it. I don't really care about Brooklyn or anything, so it's just a hat, but it's got flex fit. Also, I forgot to mention about this hat. The front is like really like, I don't know if that's coming up on the mic, but it's like it makes a noise like with how like thick it is. So it's actually more comfortable to wear like from like backwards, which I don't think about for many baseball hats. Yeah, it is very 2000s, but yeah. I could be interested in getting a hat that's like this, but like without any branding on it or something. Moving right along. This is a hat. I also wore it at AGDQ. It's like one of those like I guess army-ish hats. But it's one of those stupid hats that came, de-stressed. I didn't do this. It came that way. I don't know why it came that way. I don't really wear this hat too much anymore, but it was comfortable for the time. Um, Pretty much all cotton. So, um, but yeah, it's certainly a hat. I'll throw it on sometimes, maybe in the future. Maybe I keep it around because I keep changing my mind about it pretty much. Uh, shouldn't have unmuted the mic yet, but sorry about that. So this hat, this is an Adams hat. Is that coming through? Adams. This is like some leather strap or whatever, so I like that. And then it's just a gray ball cap that with adjustable whatever the heck. And I wear this hat pretty often. I wear this hat around. I like this hat. I don't know what else to say about it. All cotton. Let's get another baseball cap going here. Let's see this thing. This is a hat. I think I bought this at Target or something. I just liked the design of it. It's like a thicker cap. I need to wash it. So that's a little disgusting. Um, it's polyester, some cotton, other fibers, man. It's got other fibers on it, and some acrylicness to it. It's a heavier hat, so it's good in like spring weather or when it's like out or something like that. But other than that, it's yeah, good. It's not too comfortable wearing from behind because this is like plastic, and I don't like plastic. I end up with like a marking on my forehead if I wear it from behind. But other than that, good hat. I like the design. Alright, now let's get to a ball cap that I bought exclusively to work out in. Oh no, this isn't it. That's this one. Let's get to this one first. I bought this exclusively to work out in because it's all like ribbed, see through it and everything. I think they market this as like a hat that you're supposed to use when you're like cooking, or if you're like you in like a chef's place or something, because it internet with it or whatever. But I thought that it would be like a really lightweight hat or whatever from Otto, and uh, not that comfortable, unfortunately. But it is kind of nice to just kind of sweat in it when I want to, but I haven't really used it for that much. Because it's been kind of cold. I bought this kind of in the what I did like is that the strap here is nice. It's like the same material as this stuff. It's not like the material we just looked at or this hat we'll look at next. It's kind of got this like hard thing that I don't like on the forehead. But yeah, put this on. All right, this is a 5-panel hat style from Tillattack. Got the flat brim. It's also one of these like breathable hats, so it's in the winter. And they market this as like a hiking hat. As you can see, my cat's hair picks up on this really hard for some reason. And this is really comfortable. Um, oh yeah, they're like conservative. Um, and I like this hat. I like the company. I kind of like the triangleness. So I like the fashionableness of it. I don't like flat brim hats. I don't think they look very good on me. Um, I'm always reminded of like I don't know like frat dude culture when I look at hats like this for some reason. I tried to get over it at one point, obviously, because I own this and I own this one too. This is not, you know, not breathe black. Uh, Osung Trading, very well known, of course, in the hat world. It's got a nice leather band on the back though, so that's nice about it. But it's stiffer than this one. It's not as comfortable. A little bit bigger though. But yeah, I don't know about the style. I don't hate on them or anything, but I don't know. It's like the hat from the first hat, the messenger hat or whatever, which I can't find at the moment easily. But yeah, it's just like I like them, but I don't know that they look good on my head. So yeah, let's put them on. I'll let y'all be the judge. Pretty nice actually, the first one. Yeah, I mean, I didn't talk about it too much when I was talking about the things that I look for in a hat. I've kind of skipped over it on a bunch of hats that I did, but really it's about like comfort. That's the first thing. Functionality, like the winter hats that I had, like this guy. This hat is very functional, whereas like where's that the Neff the Neff beanie? This is like comfortable but not as functional as this. And they're both fashionable in their own way, but this is more functional than this. But part of being comfortable is having confidence in what you're wearing. Like yeah, it might feel good on your head, but feel confident walking around in it. Like, you know, I'm not sure that I do. Okay, so I got this hat. Let's do this before I get to the two joke hats, I guess, that I have here. So this is a Sublime hat. Sublime. I like Sublime. Sublime's cool. Like Virtus, I guess. This hat is not the most comfortable. The rim is really heavy. It's like a super heavy rim. Probably not helped by this thing stitched into it. But it's kind of like the cake hat that I had, you know, where it's like I like the band. Not that I wear it around all the time, but I'll rock this every once in a while. Um, it's pretty, good hat otherwise. I never know what to do with my ears when I wear a hat backwards. Like, tuck it into the hat? Do you make it pop out of the hat, but then you look like you're popping out? So I don't know. All right, now two joke hats. I have a pair of bunny ears. I got this for Halloween at some point, I think. Like it was handed to me, and then never came back to get them. So I have bunny ears. Obviously, they're not comfortable. Why a strap thing would ever be comfortable, unless it's holding back your hair, then it's got some functionality to it and maybe adding comfort. But this is obviously just like, or maybe they're mouse ears that like tan this. I don't know. They're ears. Guess I'll put these on. All right, and the last hat is I have a jester hat. Got bells on it, and it's ridiculous. These are like wires. It's like it's got wires in it, so you can adjust these and make them point all upwards if you want. But then these floppy. I got this in a really long time ago, I think. Actually, this might have been my brother's at one point. Maybe my brother was the one who got this. I don't remember how I ended up with it, but we definitely got it at one of those Renaissance fairs, where they dress up as like medieval people or whatever. So that's why I have. Yeah, I don't know if you could see. It's got some navy in there. It's not all black. And hey, that's all the hats that I have. And this one I kept out. Carhartt I kept out. The other Carhartt I kept out. The Adams hat I kept out. Actually, you know what I am missing? I have pretty much this exact same hat, except that it's black. And I wore it today and it's somewhere else in my house, and I didn't grab it from wherever it is currently. Shit. So should I rank all of these real quick? 'Cause I mean, I put them all in this tub, so I have to take them out again. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Let's just say that these are the ones that I actually wear a good amount. And maybe I should reevaluate, like, some of these. And then some of these, I'd only wear really in the winter. Or when it's like, more wintry out. Something like that. Yeah, there's a ton of hats. They're pretty much all the same thing too. It's amazing. Don't There's no reason to buy like a Carhartt over a like those no-name brands. These are almost completely identical in terms of wearing them. One of them just has a logo on it. A little bit darker too, I guess. That's not gonna really. I don't know if anyone would learn anything from this, but um, yeah, I'm gonna call it there at least on that. Also pretty late, so I think I'm just gonna stop streaming. The 11:14, yeah. So adjustment. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye bye.